What's up? It's your girl Savage Flower.
And it's your boy DJ Flip 305. You're now tuned in to the Rock the Block Show.
Only on How Do You Meet Radio Soul Flow.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, fine and good.
Thank you for coming down here and rocking the block with us before you rock that Rolling Loud stage. Make sure you check your stage before you get on that bitch. Just you know with your eye. I'm just saying, they collapsing out here. I ain't saying nothing about Rolling Loud. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of stuff collapsing out here.
I know that's what I don't know what's going on. I ain't even gonna tell you because it wasn't collapsing when I was a kid.
They was saying, I don't know what's going on. They got rain coming out of nowhere.
I don't know if it's the weather, deterioration, people not doing their jobs. You know, Corona just made a lot of people not want to do their jobs. So.
Or somebody sabotaging or something. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go when you get too many of our races getting together, trying to do something positive. You know, some people don't like that.
You right. Because that's us here right now. Where you from? Let the people know where you from.
Well, I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Yes, in the house. Shout out to them.
Big facts.
How long this your first time over here?
At Rock the Block?
No, Miami.
This is my second time coming to Miami.
Okay.
My first time I actually came here maybe 3 weeks ago. And I was up in Club Exchange, and that's when Olympia... he saw me in the bathroom. He was like, PBE, what you doing up here? I'm like, how you even know my name? You know what I'm saying? But it like, bro, I just was watching your interview earlier today on Dirty Club. I'm like, oh, shit. So as me and him talking, somebody else walking in the bathroom like, yo, you here, PBE? I seen you in here last night. I'm like, yeah. Because I'm literally in Miami by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I flew out, met a couple of my partners from out of North Carolina, man. Big shouts out to my North Carolina people, man. Them boys turned to the max. You feel me? They showed me a good time. I came out of network with them, and they was the ones that kind of gave me a little movement. But it was my last night, you know what I'm saying, in town. So I was like, well, let me just try to step out a little bit, you know, at a couple of these spots that we went to. Because when we went, man, them boys were 20, 30 deep, so you couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah.
And when I stepped back in the spot by myself, it was kind of light that night. So a lot of people was looking at me like, you know what I'm saying, that night, but I couldn't tell, like, if they really knew who I was or not. Mm-hmm. But when I came back, that's when they really verified, like, oh, that is you. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was you last night, but it was so much going on, the commotion and people jumping the moon around, to the point I was like, ain't no way he just in here like that. Mm-hmm. But I came in by myself, and it was like, okay, yeah, you know, let's tap in. And, you know, I didn't know people in Miami even knew nothing about my brand like that, you know what I'm saying? But I go to a lot of places, and that happens, you know what I'm saying? Same thing happened when I went up to Cincinnati, like 3.5, maybe right before I came to Miami. I did Lexington, Louisville, Kentucky, and Indiana. And at my Louisville show, promoter from Cincinnati came down. He had been hitting me on Instagram, but I really wasn't just really taking him serious like that. Because a lot of people always hit me like, yo, I want to tap in with you. I want this, I want that, I want to bring you in my city. But they just be trying to get my number just, yo, I rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My partner rap. You know what I'm saying?
I got this tape on.
Yeah, all that. Okay, what up with the promote? You know what I'm saying? When we gonna get this show booked?
Yeah.
We could tap in with that. Hey, you could pay me for a feature and all that. I listen to all their music, but you know, don't just hit me up just to be listening. No, we reasonable over here.
I'm just asking. You know, I'm just checking.
You know.
You know. So, are you the first out of Alabama?
That's a big negative.
Big negative. Can you educate me, please?
Okay. Out of Mobile, Alabama, out of my hometown, period. You know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know. That's all I got to say, for real, for real.
Well,
I feel like I know somebody is dancing on the tip of my brain.
I'm going to just start naming.
Go ahead.
You got Young Blue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know Young Blue?
I've heard the name. That's not mine. But keep going. Keep going.
You got Rollo Rodriguez. You got No Cap. Flo Milli, which she's
I heard of
also
Flo
on,
Milli and No Cap.
on Rolling Loud performing tonight.
Yeah.
you got some other artists that are signed to, like the Famous Twins.
Mm-hmm.
You got Pasa the Don.
Wait, you talking about?
Yeah, that situation. They from Mobile. Like I said, I knew them. I know them personally. I know their dad. I know every artist that took off from Mobile. I know them personally. You know what I'm saying? And we done tapped in some type of way, definitely before they got where they went. You know what I'm saying?
No, I saw a little. I didn't even know of them before the shenanigans.
Right. Yeah,
and I'm still confused.
I don't even really want to elaborate on it. No, I don't. I really know them personally, and I don't want to be putting out no type of information.
No.
That stuff's still under investigation, and I don't know the full story, nothing but what I heard.
Just said I'm still confused.
Yeah, I ain't finna put no allegations.
It is what it is. Yeah.
So we got like the Famous Twins. We got Honeycomb Brazy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got Pasa the Don. We also got JD the Gotti, who signed to Boosie, and we got MGM Let, who actually got a deal with Empire. So. Those are basically the people.
Okay, you educated me a bit. It was just a couple I didn't know where they were.
Yeah, this straight from Mobile though. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got a ridiculous amount of independent artists that grinding. We ain't gonna even get started with them. And like I said, I'm still
shout outs to y'all though.
Yeah, but I'm moving like a major artist. So
amen.
And I try to teach the independent people that you don't have to get no major deal. You know what I'm saying? I made my first $1 million and never had a deal.
And how old are you?
Grown.
Oh Lord. This man said,
you feel me? I'm grown.
Real life, man.
You hear me?
I feel you. A flip.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna say you 21. We in
I'm 21.
We in there.
That's what I be telling folks.
He don't tell nobody that. They assume. They just look at him because I ain't assume. I asked that because you said of how long. You know that you got made your first $1 million. That's what I was.
Yeah, I've been in the game a long time. Like I started as a club owner. You know what I'm saying? I done own multiple venues. I done been an actor also in over 8 $25 million movies. Also, you know what I'm saying? I have my own clothing brand.
That what you got on?
Of course.
I'm just making sure because some people they'll have a brand and won't have it on. Unfortunately,
it's
real
like
people
my
that
brand from the drawers, to the socks, the
hats.
You're right.
The wristband, the jewelry, everything mine. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's dope.
I don't wear nothing but my
you gotta
brand.
let me. I gotta get some social media. Let me drop this first crack on the people before we continue.
Step it, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Go.
This
Yeah, I know. I played
crazy.
it in the beginning.
Of
Running
course
back.
Of
course.
You are now tuned in to the Rock the Block Show, hosted by Savage Flower and DJ Flip, only on Highly Unique Radio. Boy, you got to download that app.
Nigga, we looking like weapons. For where you from, what you reppin'? You really want flex to flex it. We come with them.
Had this long career. When we got the music though, I know you started out in the clubs. When did you start dropping your music, doing your own thing?
Well, I've been in the music industry for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I started out in a live band at the age of 10, and by the time I got in the 6th grade, I started because I was a drummer, so I played a lot of percussion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I started just kind of adding
words
to the sound of the beats and stuff like that. And like
live?
by the 6th grade, I met a partner of mine, and he was just real deep into the freestyling. So when I seen him freestyling, it kind of just, sparked my attention with it. Like, let me try that. You know what I'm saying? But I really was utilizing it to kind of be my diary. Like, whatever I was going through, I'd just be freestyling. I'd just make up a little song about it. You know what I'm saying? People thought I was just rapping, but that just was my way of telling people what I had going on in my life. You know, my family trials and triumphs that we were going through at the time. I branched out from that and just started developing myself a little bit more better and actually start writing music at that time. Me and that person, we joined together and became a group for a little while, and that worked for a little minute, and things kind of split up. Then I just was still tapping around with it, just seeing what I had going on with it and seeing was I serious. Ended up going to the military. I started networking, and me and my brother, we formed a group for a little minute, and we was pushing and going, and then we got into like a little plateau right at the end of 2019 going into 2020. And he just, he younger than me, So he about 6-7 years younger than me. So, you know, he was just in a different lane and he wanted to do some different things. And the fact that, you know, I'm the investor, I'm the promoter, I'm the this, like, I'm going to take over whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go whatever I feel the best interest of my money, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And in his mind, something else may be in the better interest or whatever the people around him was telling him, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to let him just go on do his thing. Like, okay, you want to do your solo thing, that's fine. But when you get out there, you got to understand that where you at is not really where you at. It's where because I put in all this work. You didn't put in no work. So I brought you straight from nothing to this. And people only know you from, oh, that's a dude that be with PBE. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, yeah, this is my brother. Like, y'all homeboys? No, we real brothers. Like, dang, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah, it went like that. But then when he kind of branched off on his own, it kind of showed him really, like, now you got to grind up just to get back to that point, then go past.
Yeah.
But it really was like a lot of tension. And it was just like basically cutting that rubber band loose. Now I could dictate my movements. I don't have to say, hey, you want to go to Miami and get on Rock the Block radio? You want? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I hear you.
Man, my baby mama tripping.
Oh,
you know
Lord,
now
not
we
the
can't
baby
come
mama.
up here and we done set up all this stuff.
Listen.
You feel me? All that type of stuff going on. Like, if I want to come up here and do what I need to do, I'm coming. If I want to go where I'm going. Like, it ain't nobody finna stop me. I don't have no kids, so I ain't got the baby mama situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you is to me. If I need to go and handle this, I don't care what you got to say. I'm going to do what I need to do. Only thing gonna stop me is God. So,
amen.
I'm going to do it. My mama could say, I don't thank you. Hey, look, I don't need you to thank for me. I don't feel like I don't need you to feel nothing. I just need you to know I'm going here and this what's going on.
Definitely.
I don't need you to thank, feel, or say nothing. Just let me do what I do.
Yeah.
So, you know, it gave me more freedom. And I was able to really, because I was letting him come up with a lot of the records back then. Because I'm out here, I'm grinding, I'm in the streets, I'm doing a lot of the lead work. Like, I'm everything from management, promoter, the publicist, the artist.
What you working on right now? What you done dropped recently so the people can go stream that right now?
Well, recently, I dropped probably like 3 or 4 singles. You know what I'm saying?
Back end, added up, and act up.
Right. Back end, added up, act up. Also, last year I dropped the EP called
The Future.
No, not The Future. Past to the Future.
Oh, Past to the Future.
Yeah, The Future was something with me and my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Kimby. I was
Yeah,
gonna ask,
Kid
was that
Kimby,
him? Would you
yeah.
talk about?
That's my brother, Kid
Like,
Kimby.
I'm doing all liver. I was like, that
Right.
must be him.
Yeah, but Past to the Future, that's the EP that I dropped. That was my first solo EP. I also had dropped the single Soak Up the Drip. That was my first solo single. And Past to the Future right now is at 1.2 million sales, you know what I'm saying, right now, independently. So, yeah, we certified platinum with that EP.
Major.
Like I said, I dropped those quick little singles or whatever just to get some more content out and show some people some different versatility and show, you know, I can come from different angles because they really thought I was in the box by just hearing the older music and hearing basically the hooks and stuff that my brother was coming up with because I really just would elaborate on whatever he had going.
Yeah.
But that was his lifestyle, and I just would, you know, put my twist to it. But if you hear Past to the Future, you know what I'm saying, it's basically giving you a little preview of my past, and it's showing you where I'm going in the future. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm currently working on another EP, which should be finished up in about another week or so with Matt Tastic, which is the Lil Baby producer and also engineer. He just made Double XL maybe a week ago.
Yeah, he was over there working not too long ago.
Yeah, you know Matt Tastic?
No, No, Lil Baby.
Oh, Lil
producer.
Baby. Which one?
I know it's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying,
his name is in my book because he was supposed to come over for an interview, but everybody was working.
Yeah, well, this producer in particular is Matt Tastic. He just made XXL. He was like one of the first engineers recording Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? When he got some of his first stuff, and he actually from Mobile, Alabama, also. And we networking came
I like
together.
that you know everybody that came up out of there. Drop your IG one more time for the people so that they can go follow.
It's PBE Pluto. That's P as in Paul, B as in boy, E as in Echo, Pluto like the planet. You know, you just go type that in on any social media platform. Go to Google, go to whatever platform you listen to music on, and type the same thing in. You're gonna be able to pull me up.
Yes, sir. And make sure you go tune and tap in. Make sure if you're pulling up the Rolling Loud, you check out my guy on Sunday.
Facts.
If you wanna get lit, I'm stacking up paper, I'm trying to get rid without throwing a sick and you ain't leaving it busy. Internet nigga be making me sick, posting shit just to flake for a bitch. Everybody just be gassing him up until he get his ass stomped through a brick. The same one that be keeping shit going, be like, damn, why you doing?